Hey guys, Alan here. Alternator, 08 Kia Sedona, 3.8 liter. Pay attention. First you want to get the engine cover off. There are 4 bolts. And that lifts up. Then we got to get this off. Don't forget to disconnect your battery. Then we got to remove the wiring harness for the passenger side fan. And that's where we're going to start. Both of these nuts are rounded off, so that's awesome. Careful not to touch anything. Now these are plastic threads, so they're not likely to come up real easy, so just get something underneath there, pry it up, then pry the main one up. And this is free. Now I don't know if you have to remove every single thing from this, but it does look like we should probably remove the tabs holding on the coolant overflow line. This one's already busted. And then a few 10 mil bolts, just enough to bring it this way, starting with the radiator brackets. Oh look, one's missing. Here and here. Gotcha. Here and there. Let's see how loose it is. Yeah, that center bracket is very much attached. Nope, that was just holding in the hood latch. Why does it make a nice sound? She has a hole in her hose. You hear that? Listen. Under the car here, there's a hole right here. That's going to hold on to that center support, 10 mil bolt. And now this is free, enough to move just like that. Might as well just disconnect. It's only the cable here. Okay, that was easy enough. Just squeeze the tabs in sideways and disconnect the 2 horn connectors. That's out of the way. Could have done the 2 10 mil bolts too. And listen to this thing leak. Where's it leaking from? This hose is loose. Okay, we'll have to tighten that up. Right here's the connector for the fan. It's already mostly loose. So there's that, and then there's 2 bolts, 1 and 2. I only have 1. This is like half the job's done for me. Look at this. Fan comes out like that. Now we got all kinds of room for the alternator. Goodness. So like every other video I've seen, it's ravaged by an oil leak from the valve cover. So take a look at the clean one since the other one's way too greasy. There's going to be a connector right there below the terminal. So pinch and pull out and then undo, lift the boot up and do that. And there's a connector. There's the boot. That looks like it's a 12. Okay, now we can remove the belt. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think this has to be just broke loose first. It's a pinch bolt. Then this is the bolt you want to grab to, leverage the tensioner. I think they say that's a 19 and a 17. Okay, so I had it backwards. The hidden bolt is a 19, and I don't think you have to even touch the other one, but it is a 17. Yeah, because that's moving, and it's a hydraulic tensioner, so just go kind of slow. That's about all you're getting. And they say it's usually easiest to remove it from the smallest pulley. There you go. And my wrench is stuck. Yeah, don't have to touch that 17 mil that you can see. Just get that out of the way. Way out of the way. Now we can try to figure out how the alternator itself comes out. So as we can see from the new one, there's going to be the bolt on top that we can see pretty easily, and then we're gonna have to go searching for the bolt on bottom. The nuts are pressed into the casing in back, so we just gotta worry about the front only. Pull those long 2 bolts out and this should come out. What do you think those are? 13s? 14s? Ah, they're 14s. Yep. Okay, and we're gonna have to get a ratchet on that because I just can't fit my gun in there. Okay, let's get this top one since it's easy. I like my dessert first. I'll just leave that hanging for now. Let's see if we can find the bottom one by feel. I might need to get a deep socket so it gives me some room out here. It's so gross in here, dude. Do you guys charge extra for working on dirty engines? I've heard some mechanics do. Oh, it's like soaked in oil. Is that better than rusty? I don't know. Just kind of move this wiring out of the way. Ooh. Don't want to touch the radiator. Plenty, well, not plenty, but just enough room. That's disgusting. Jesus. It's like chocolate frosting, but not edible. Okay, now we just slide the new one back in. Slowly. Move that wiring harness to the side. And we're gonna okay. Come on, you. So the nut on the back side of these are kind of pressed in. This one is just a little too perfect. So You could, you know, try to tap it out just a hair. Or you can try to struggle with it like me. So these are what I'm talking about. This nut needs to be pushed out just a hair. It's a little too perfect on both the perches. So just put the bolt in it, take it to a hard surface and set this on the hard surface, and then tap on the head until this nut moved out basically to the same as that. Now hopefully it'll fall right into place. There we go. A lot easier. Put the bottom one in. I believe. Nope, not even in it. There we go. There we are. Okay. Tighten those up and make sure you get these nice and tight, because you actually have to suck that nut back into the housing now. That feels good. Yeah. Okay. And you don't have to take your belt all the way off to do this, because you might forget. I didn't say I forgot, okay? I didn't say that. Just saying in case you forget. Oh yeah, that's cute. Oh, you son of a turkey. I'm gonna play this game. Plug stuff back in. There's these prongs, and they gotta slide in to the plastic housing somehow, which I don't see that's a possibility on this one. It's getting old. Well, this is the wrong alternator. It does not have the right terminal on it to allow these prongs to sneak into. Look at this one here. You can tell that it's got those 4 recesses, those 4 gaps for the prong to sink into. Well, even though that was the wrong alternator, I'm gonna call it finished. You guys get it. I mean, I did basically install the whole thing, and the belt and the bolts, and you also know what to look out for too if you're ordering after or generic or whatever you want to call it. Find the one with the right tabs or the accommodations for the tabs. The correct alternator had to be ordered, so we got to wait till tomorrow morning for that. Oh, the only thing I didn't really do is install the radiator support, which I think you guys can figure that out from here. If you can take it apart, you can put it back together. I'm gonna get this video out for you guys Monday, and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Please hit that super thanks button. Give me a thumbs up. All that good stuff. Until next time, peace.